Hey everybody, Susie Q here, and welcome to Miniacs. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate it a lot. Today I'm going to do one of 4 coasters. They're going to try to make them a set, but I'm going to do them all 4 different, see if I can figure out how to make a resin bloom out of a coaster. So let's go take a look at coaster number 1.
So come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey.
So I just got these molds in the mail from Temu. And I've got 4 of them, but I'm only going to do 1 because I don't even know if it's going to work. So I'm going to mix up my resin, and today I am using resin from Any-Up Graphics. Just a 1-to-1 ratio. I already measured how much resin I'm going to need for this, but I forgot. So I'm going to mix up 70 mil because if it's, oh man, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how do I know how much resin do I mix up, because I'm going to want to pour some alcohol, outside lining. Wait, you know what? I'm just going to pour some and then we'll see if it works. This time I'm going to aim for 60 mil. Let me go get my gloves on. And then I will stir slowly, as slowly as I'm capable of, because I'm a fast stirrer. I just want to stir. I stir. I'm going to stir it slowly. And this is a broken stick. Well, that's silliness. So I'm going to stir this slowly and be right back. And before I get started, I'm going to pour some in this cup for my white. I'm afraid I might pour too much, so that is going to be for my white. And I'm going to put this aside. And this, I'm going to pour in my mold. Now I think I'm allowed to use my heat gun during this part, just not once I put the alcohol ink in. So I just want a thin layer. Oh, I guess I did not make up enough. That's okay. I can always make up more for the next part. So 60 ml seems to be enough for a first thin layer. I'll have to keep that in my mind, although I can't retain anything. But I'll keep that, try to keep that in my mind for next time. 60 ml is just one thin layer. There will not be any left over. And I'll make sure it gets into all the corners. And I see people do this to get rid of bubbles. Even though I never see bubbles, I know they're there. Oh, I guess it's important for this part also to have a level workstation, which I don't. But I did use a discount code from, I think it was Mini Scenes, to get a leveling table. Because the only table I have that's level is the one that I set my resin on. And this red silicone mat is sitting on top of a twin-walled plastic cardboard that I can carry over. I'm going to pour alcohol, see how that works. Does that pop the bubbles? Oh, it does. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't know if they all popped, but I know that once I pour the alcohol ink in there, I can't use my alcohol anymore. Okay. It's hard for me to see. I'm going to have to do this because I know there's bubbles in there, lots of, and the other side is going to be clear, so. How do I see bubbles. I guess I need a light directly on it. Let me try. Oh yeah, lots of bubbles. Oh, lots of bubbles. Look at that. I guess lighting is the key, huh? Lighting is the key. Oh, they don't pop, do they? I guess, what do you just move them to the top? Oh, I see some around the edges. I need this light closer to me because I'm holding it with one hand. Hold on. Sorry. I think I have to wait till they come to the top for them to pop. I just feel funny because this is where you look at it. I don't want you to look at it from the underside and see the bubbles. Oh, look at that. I'm making more bubbles. That was silly. Don't do that. Don't do what I do. In case I didn't mention it, and I'm going to mention it in all my videos, this is not a how-to video. This is a how I do. How Sue do. And a lot of my friends call me Q for Susie Q. How Q do. That's it. It's how Q do. But I am loving this learning journey, that's for sure. Okay. That's about as many bubbles as coming out. This one that's sitting here, the bubbles are rising to the top. So I'm going to keep letting it rise to the top. And I'm not sure, all these blues, these are all Let's Resin alcohol ink. This one's called Blue. This one is it cerulean or cerulean? I don't know. Sapphire Blue, that's the name of my Blue Tongue Skink Sapphire. And turquoise. So the turquoise I think I want towards the outer edge. No, this one, you know what? Because I'm not ready for patterns, I'm going to make it sporadic. Like, I don't think I'm ready for a specific pattern to see if it works. Not yet, anyway. This one is a sapphire blue, I bet. Yes, it's beautiful. This might be my favorite color in the world. Oh. So far I've used the blue, or the cerulean. So this one doesn't look like it's been opened yet. Oh, look already pretty. This is regular blue. Oh, I love the sapphire blue. And I'm not going to forget about the turquoise. I think I want the turquoise around the end. Like on the outside, I don't know why, because this is kind of turquoisey. Well, dang, that looks green. I'm going to trust the process. That looks green, though. Well, not what I was looking for, but it is what it is. Note to self. Test the colors before. Okay. Pack. That is turquoisey. Alright, and they were all shook up. It's not even close to turquoise. That's as green as green. You know how to pronounce that one. The sapphire blue. And blue. Okay. So now, where is my little, I'm going to use not a toothpick, I'm going to use this little doohickey. No, I'm not. I'm going to use, I got fancy ones. Hold on. I got fancy ones. I don't know where's the one I just washed. See, I need to have a home for everything. I think I'm getting things faster than they have a place to live. And that's not cool. Everything has to have a place to live or I'll never find it again. Okay. So, I got this fancy tool. And I'm going to kind of try to swirl the blues in. I'm going to stay away from that green. Turquoise, whatever. That looks good. I want a real turquoise on the outside. But now that I wipe this off, I'm going to kind of, not that I don't think it's going to blend itself, but in case it doesn't. There we go. Why didn't this one bloom? Why didn't that mix up? Okay. Okay. Do I want something in the background? No, not yet. Do I want something in the middle? Not for this one, although I did get these beautiful, I think maybe my next one that has purple in it. These purple crystals. Look how pretty. No label, nothing, so I have no idea. It was on my craft store shelf in clearance. I just grabbed it. Then I have these gorgeous iridescent, like tiny little... That would look pretty. I'm not ready for inside stuff. I don't know how it works yet. Okay. So now, while this is sitting, let me move this over gently. I am going to make my white. I have Let's Resin Ocean White. And I'm going to put a couple drops in this. It might matter, but it might not. So after I shake up the white, I don't know if I've used this yet. You put in, what, 3 drops? 4 drops? Oh, it doesn't come in drops. It came in a glop. Okay, 1 glop. Oh my. Oh my, that is not what I wanted. Let's see what happens. Now that I got most of the bubbles out, I'm going to stir slowly. Oh, that's 1 glop is perfect. I don't think I could recreate it, but... Now here's my question. If I don't want white petals, can I add alcohol ink to this just to give it a little hint of, oh, like the sapphire blue? And now I could be ruining the whole thing before I even try to see if it works, but I'm going to go 1 drop. Okay. Just to see if that makes it like a light blue. Pale, pale light blue. Perfect. I don't know if I just ruined my white, but I'm going to stir it around really well, but slowly. I'm going to have to get some of those fancy baker bags, only because they look fun. I don't bake. I never used one in my life, but that looks fun. I don't think it's ready yet. I don't have a thermometer. Although I have one for the fish tank. It's a laser thermometer. It might be close, but I really don't know what temperature it is. I just know I hear 40 Celsius. I don't know what temperature that really is. But my laser light has a flick on or off Celsius Fahrenheit. I'm pretty excited. Now, this is the part that I want to experiment with the white. I think I'm just going to make... I'm going to let it sit a minute because I'm getting impatient. It has not been 20 minutes. So I will come back. Look what I have. Now I'll transfer it from this to this using this. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now I know I have seen so many people do these kind of flowers and they all come out different and they each have their own cute little name. I just don't know what they are yet. So it's going to be hard for me to give credit to where it's due because I would have no idea if the person invented it. I just know I did not invent this at all. I didn't invent anything. Okay. Okay, pick it up. Some people cut it. Some people don't. But everybody seems to twist it. So I am twisting. Cut off the end. And now I'm going to cut off the tip. Away from my... Ooh, 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 ooh. It's coming out. I squeezed too hard. Look at that. Oh boy. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. At first I was going to follow the pattern of the outline. Ooh, I got backwards. Look at this. I can't even concentrate. As soon as I start talking, I lost my place. Okay. Oh, glob, glob, glob. I know I do not want a blob. And do you guys think this is sinking too soon? Did I start doing the globbity glob too soon? Let me try it again. This time I'm going to pay attention. Nope. I might have cut my hole too big. There's a lot of globs. Ay, ay. Okay, globbity glob. I'm going to give it time to do something before I mess it up. Oh man, I hope this works. Then I didn't give it much time, did I? I'm very impatient. Ay, ay, ay. Gonna bring it in to the center. I'll do it in opposites. I think I saw Daniel Cooper say that. I'm trying not to touch the bottom of my mold, only because I hear everybody say that. I think I really do want some of those things in the middle. Oh, this is actually quite fun. I hope this comes out because I would love to try to recreate this again. So much for doing it the precise way so that I could recreate it. There is zero precision in this. That was too wide. There's a wide and a thick side here. I want the thin side, wide and a thick. I think that's the same. See these cheap baby whites? Get them at the dollar store and they fall apart. I'm not using them anymore. I need better. I need something better. And do that swirl again the other. Whoop. I really think I want those little pretty things in there. This dollar store wipe is horrible. Oh my gosh, it's all fuzzy now. Note to self. Get better wipes. Wow. Get better wipes. Self better pay attention to get better wipes. Well, they'd be good for this. They're good for, because I messed up on the... And I'm thinking they're really not good for wiping up either. Oh well. I wish I had a real turquoise and not green. I don't get how this is green. This is as green can be. There's nothing turquoisey about it. Did I not mix it up enough? So I poured a glob in and saw that my camera had shut off. I don't know where it shut off at, but I'll fill in the blank. I did decide to use these little stones. I just put a little bit of resin around them, so hopefully it won't bubble. And I'm doing this just because I got them. Is it supposed to do something? Like, isn't it supposed to be like doing something? Let me put it on time lapse and see. Okay, here we go. Coaster 1, round 2. Because it drew in so much, I decided on all the coasters, I was, instead of doing a backdrop color, I was going to do one more layer of just petals, no more ink, to see if I can redeem this. My other option was going to be the blue mica powder background. But if I made it black, that would be way too much black. That's where I thought, you know what? I think trying to add another layer of petals would be nice. Because I just have to concentrate on the outside. I think I have enough resin to do this only. I don't think I have enough to do coaster number 2, 3, or 4. They're not even ready yet, though. I would thought about doing them all 4 at the same time, but I don't think I'm that coordinated. Oh, I can't even say the word coordinated. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Let some of these bubbles rise up. Do I put the white in here? I could put the white in here now, right? And still let it wet. Wait. I did one blob. Maybe one blob is too much. Maybe I should be doing one drop. Maybe that's where I went wrong. I need another stirrer. A blue stick that's not broken. Yeah, because if you see, one blob is pretty opaque. So I stir that around, and I'm still going to do the one drop of blue in it. Not turquoise. And literally just one drop to give it a faint blue, that baby blue petal instead of white. It'll still be wispy, hopefully. And then I'll let this sit at least 20 minutes. I didn't get my thermometer yet. Get the sides, make sure it's mixed well while it sits. Yeah. And I'll get my little baker bag, little baker squeezer bag. I pulled out 2 the last time. Here we go. This time I'm going to make a real tiny hole. I'm not going to make it as big. Not that I think that was a problem. I just don't think I was patient enough and waited. Let the crinkles go away. Just let that sit there. Take a sip of my cafe au lait. I wonder if there's room on here for 3. Maybe I could still do my backing. We'll see. Let's see. My pointer. That's one bubble. I should have my hair back in a ponytail, huh? Okay. I should. You know what? I am going to put a drop. I think I need in the alcohol ink for it to go in. I could be wrong, but okay. This is the cerulean. That's resin. How does this feel? It is warm. It is warm. It's missing a spot right there. Okay. Here we go. It is quite warm again. That's good. If my number 2 coaster is almost done, I might even have enough resin to do that. We'll see. There I have my scissors. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to cut a much tinier tip. See if this is any better. I'm not going all the way down because I don't see the point if that's already filled in. But it is kind of blobby. Do one more layer. I'll do this in case the back side is the only side that works out well. There you go. That's coaster number 1. I'm hoping this works out well. This is the moment of truth. I thought this one probably came out the best, but I think they're all kind of gloppy, but we'll see. Now I get it. The demolding is so... I can't think of the word. Okay. You ready? Oh my God, it worked. It worked. It worked. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, I can't even get over that. I did that. Oh my. I can't believe it.
Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, nah, hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. So come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.